Welcome back to The Explainer. Look, we constantly hear about how to lose mass, right? But what about putting it on? If you've ever felt that intense, total frustration of trying to add healthy mass to your frame and watching the scale just refuse to budge even a single inch, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Today, we're diving straight into the definitive, nutrient-rich guide to healthy weight gain.
Seriously, you're eating constantly, but the scale barely moves. I want to just validate that struggle right out of the gate because it's incredibly frustrating. You feel like you're doing everything right. You're eating all day. You're constantly chewing. It feels like your whole life literally revolves around your next meal, and yet nothing happens. You put in all this mechanical effort, but your metabolism just acts like a furnace, burning right through it.
Well, here is where we need a bit of a paradigm shift. The secret to healthy weight gain isn't just about sheer massive volume. It's about shifting your focus away from stuffing yourself until you're uncomfortable and instead targeting nutrient-rich foods. We've got to work smarter, not harder. You want to select high-calorie foods that actually give your body the right kind of fuel to build mass, rather than just passing straight through.
So, how do we actually make that shift? By focusing on the right staples. In this explainer, we're going to count down the top 3 foods that can help you gain weight in a healthy, sustainable way. We'll look at the exact mechanisms of why they work, and spoiler alert, number 1 is almost certainly sitting right in your kitchen pantry at this very moment.
All right, let's not waste any time. We're kicking off our countdown with number 3.
The ultimate calorie bomb? Peanut butter.
Okay, let's dive into this macronutrient profile, because this is exactly what you want to see when you're trying to add mass. Why does peanut butter work so incredibly well? First off, it is absolutely loaded with calories, but these aren't empty calories. We're talking incredibly dense, healthy fats packed with protein. The source material highlights a really phenomenal metric here. Just 2 spoonfuls contain an immense amount of energy. Your body takes that exact high energy profile and uses it to actively build mass. Plus, it's a highly affordable, super accessible secret weapon.
Now, knowing peanut butter is good is one thing, but execution is everything, right? You can spread it on bread for an immediate carb and fat combo. You can toss it into your daily smoothies to sneak in extra calories without having to drink way more liquid volume, or just eat it straight up with some bananas. That gives you an incredibly easy, high-calorie snack that takes 0 prep time.
That brings us down our list to number 2. If peanut butter is the calorie bomb, our next food is the architectural blueprint of a mass-building diet.
Number 2 is rice, the carb foundation.
So, the crucial point is this. If you struggle to eat a lot, rice is your best friend. It's one of the easiest foods out there to consume in massive, consistent amounts. It is incredibly rich in energy-giving carbohydrates, but the real magic here, it's filling, but it doesn't make you feel horribly heavy or sluggish. It completely bypasses that uncomfortable stuffed sensation while still delivering the sheer carbohydrate volume your body needs to consistently increase weight.
Of course, you shouldn't just be eating bowls of plain rice. For the best results, you've got to pair this carb foundation with a solid protein. Layer your rice with chicken, fish, beans, or eggs. That transforms it from just a basic energy source into a complete mass-building meal. The rice gives you the carbohydrate energy to fuel the weight gain, and the protein provides the actual building blocks for the mass itself.
And now, the moment we've been building toward. We've reached the number 1 spot on our list.
The ultimate versatile booster? Bananas. Let's explore exactly why this humble fruit outranks everything else. Bananas are quite simply one of the best natural foods on the planet for healthy mass. They give you healthy carbs, sure, but they are also packed with natural sugars. This provides an immediate, dense caloric payload. We aren't talking about processed sugars. These are natural calories that, when eaten consistently, actively help increase your body weight over time. And beyond all those macros, they are incredibly cheap, convenient, and loaded with essential nutrients.
And this brilliantly illustrates the ultimate weight gain strategy. When you combine the natural sugars and healthy carbs of our number 1 food, bananas, with the heavy, healthy fats and dense protein of peanut butter, you create a powerful, synergistic combo. You are hitting every single macronutrient requirement for mass in one incredibly simple, delicious snack.
You know, the versatility here really just can't be overstated. Eat them totally alone when you're on the go, blend them into those protein smoothies we talked about earlier to instantly thicken the texture and spike the calorie count. Or, like we just discussed, mix them directly with peanut butter. They literally fit seamlessly into any part of your dietary routine. As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to remember one core truth. Consistency is key. You're not going to gain weight overnight, but eating calorie-rich foods regularly, that is how you see real results.
It's the ultimate reality check. Adding peanut butter, rice, and bananas to your diet absolutely works, but it takes a daily commitment. The mass won't magically appear by tomorrow morning, but with regular, targeted calorie intake, that scale will finally start to move.
So I'm curious, which of these foods do you rely on the most right now? Are you leaning on the calorie bomb of peanut butter, the carb foundation of rice, or the versatile boosting power of bananas? Take a look at your daily intake, make some tweaks, and really ask yourself, what is stopping you from building your ultimate mass-gaining meal today? Catch you next time and keep fueling your body right.